Thank you. I now call upon the EFF, the Honorable Naledi Chirwa Mpongose.
Thank you. Chairperson, we acknowledge and note that the department is struggling, is having a challenge under the GNU government to devise solutions to save and to rescue the collapsed Department of Basic Education. So today we're going to present to you some of the many solutions that we've brought to this House on how to rescue the collapsed Department of Basic Education. The department must train an additional 40,000 ECD practitioners, with nothing less than 50% of them being women and young people. They must permanently employ all these ECD practitioners and have them operate on a full-time basis. We say this because we propose that early childhood development must be made compulsory from the age of 3 years old. Children must be familiar with the environment of learning, and there must be medical interventions in place, like occupational therapy that is accessible from an early age, so that there's optimal impact and timeous intervention where the needs be. The department must achieve universal coverage of technology with speed and intentionality. It must ensure that no school in rural townships and informal settlements are left behind in this regard. We have grown tired to see immediate interventions in basic education where elite schools are concerned, but snail pace when it has to do with those in townships, rural areas, informal settlements, and where the poor reside. The department must compile a registry of decaying infrastructure of schools across the country in all provinces and revitalize our schools with speed. This department promised Durban Deep Primary and Roodepoort that a new school would be built by 2023. It still has not happened. Our children at this school don't have ablution facilities. They study with one hand holding a book and the other hand holding the broken chair they're sitting on. This contends with their assertiveness during learning and thus works against their optimal performance in class and essentially is a barrier to their right to education. As from tomorrow, Chairperson, 32,000 young people in Gauteng will be without jobs. These are the same people that President Cyril Ramaphosa spoke about, claiming to have created jobs for thousands and thousands of teachers' assistants. These are the same people that the Premier Panyaza Lesufi paraded in front of cameras, claiming to have created jobs for them. And 2 weeks later, after all those media crusades, these young people will be unemployed as from tomorrow. We demand that the Department of Basic Education must renew their contracts with immediate effect and permanently absorb them. We will no longer allow you to mislead the nation while you destroy young people with fake jobs that are unsustainable. Lastly, establish specialized autism schools that are fully equipped with tailored educational resources and trained staff to provide inclusive and adequate educational support and material to children on the spectrum. Autistic children deserve quality education and they deserve support. And you have not been able to provide this, more especially in poor and district communities. We reject the budget vote because it doesn't respond to the needs of our people and the primary challenges of this department.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Please take your seat.